Namaste. This is Mimi. Welcome to today's practice. I thought that today we could maybe, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So that today we can work on our grounding. And hey, Janet, my love. So, it's really not that easy centering all this. I've got two cameras going on. So we're working on grounding, and grounding, when we talk about grounding in our yoga practice, we talk about postures that are pulling us down into the earth, stabilizing us, and allowing us to balance and feel our strength. Of course, in doing so, we also talk about not just the physical, but also the mental and the spiritual aspects of strengthening and balancing. Okay, earlier, about half an hour or so ago, 45 minutes, I stepped outside and I did a little grounding, meaning I took my shoes off and I put them on the grass, and I was next to that big tree, if you caught it. And trees are that quintessential picture of what grounding is all about. They've got trees and they pull into the earth, connecting with the earth's energy, and then they grow tall, connecting with the sky and the universe above us. So there's a lot of postures in yoga that allow us to envision and kind of take that essence of a tree. So we're going to do that. And hey, Patty from Florida. Maya, shalom, my love, shalom. Catty, my kitty cat's here. Okay, so let's begin, you guys. We're going to start in Balasana, which is baby pose or child's pose. But before we do that, let's just take a second to center and to calm our nervous system. Open palms, peace fingers. What we've gotten, we're giving back. We've gotten the gift of this body, and we're giving back to it. Closing the eyes, taking a deep breath. And just stabilize your breathing. And simply, in your mind's eye, you're watching over your breath. So we'll take a couple more breaths. One person on Instagram. 10 on Facebook. I know who loves me more. And as we open our eyes, we'll bring our hands to heart center, taking a second to set an intention for the day ahead, for tomorrow, for the rest of the week. The intention, no matter what's going on, this is our intention for ourselves, how we take in life, circumstances, our problems, our challenges, how we choose to react to it is going to make a big difference in feeling that we remain grounded and in control. Maybe not of the world and what's going on out there and other people, but we certainly have control of ourselves. We'll begin in Balasana. So Balasana, child's pose, can be done several ways. You can keep your toes together and bring your knees out to the edges of the mat or beyond your hips if you're not on a mat, or keep them parallel. And so if you're tight through your quads and even your hips, that may not work for you. If you're pregnant, you definitely want to open up and allow, the belly to get in there. So let's find ourselves in Balasana. We'll take a few breaths here. So we're doing a more calming, rooted, grounding practice today. Okay? So if your head can't make it to the floor, find a pillow, find a book, a thick book, or you can do, I call it ice cream cones. Ice cream cones, one over the other, and then just put your head there. So you're supporting your neck, your head, your shoulders, releasing and allowing gravity to settle into your hips. Balasana, child's pose. It's great for stretching the hips, the lower back, the arms, neck, and head if you're supporting. And we'll take one more full conscious breath. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll gently come up. And we'll come up and get into our cat-cow pose. So you want to make sure that if you're having any knee issues, you want to put some pillows. I keep looking for my pillows. Put pillows underneath your knees just so that it's more comfortable. Okay? And wrists underneath shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So continue. We'll do these for a few breaths. So you're inhaling as you open up your body, your front body. Exhale as you fold and release. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cats. So we're working the front body as we stretch it, and we're working the back body as we stretch it. So inhale, exhale, beginning to detoxify, work through the abdominal organs, the lower back, the entire spine, from the crown of the head to your tailbone. And it's so important to keep working with the breath and the movement. And wonderful. And we'll pull back once again into child's pose like we did a few seconds ago. And let's take 3 breaths. Full breaths. That would be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhalando y exhalando con el movimiento. Y aunque no estemos moviendo el cuerpo, estamos moviendo la energía. Entonces muchas veces en lo que se llama Balasana o pose de bebé, no se está moviendo uno, es una pose restaurativa. De todas maneras seguimos respirando conscientemente y moviendo esa energía en el cuerpo. So I'm just basically saying that something like child's pose, where we're not physically moving, it's a restorative pose. We're still very conscious of the breath. That breath is bringing energy throughout the body. Okay. And wonderful. We're going to get up. Take a second as you inhale and exhale. Okay. From here, we're coming up. And we're going to go down and around. So there's different ways of doing this. We're going to do 2 today. One I often do, if you're in my classes, you'll see that I go into my triceps and we come around. All right? So just moving energy around in a circle. Think of like a Ferris wheel. A Ferris wheel going in a circle. And we'll stop. We'll go the other way. And we'll stop. Balasana, child's pose once again. This time we go forward and allow the pelvis and the hips to do that circular movement. So allowing the hips and the pelvis, right, they're connected, to do the movement versus before like we were doing in the arms. And allow your head and your neck to go with that movement. So your head follows what your hips are doing. And you're breathing as you do it. Inhale and exhale. Hey, love. You know who you are. Let's go 2 more times, guys. Following the pelvis goes the head. So the head goes back and forward and back and around. And we'll stop and we'll take it the other way. Breathing along the way, right? And we'll go twice more. Exhale as you pull back. Inhale as you open the body. So it's no hard rules in yoga, but most of the time when you're opening, you'll inhale. When you close or fold or contract, you'll exhale. All right. And we'll come back, pull back into child's pose and relax. If you're feeling it a little bit through your wrists, go ahead and just rotate the wrists out. One more breath. And then we'll stretch the arms out as we pull back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Sanskrit. Perro mirando hacia abajo. Los talones hacia el piso, las caderas hacia el cielo y el pecho hacia las piernas. So your heels are going down, your hips are going up to the sky, and your chest is forging forward towards your thighs. So you're grounded through your hands and the balls of your feet, unless you're really, really flexible and you can get those heels down. But that's where you're connecting. That's where you want to bring the energy up from the earth. The idea that you're bringing energy up through your arms, shoulders, your back body, and down your legs. All right? So, estamos moviendo energía de la tierra. La idea es que estamos moviendo la energía, trayendo la energía de la tierra por las manos, los brazos, la parte de atrás del cuerpo, la parte de atrás de las piernas, hacia el talón, los talones. Okay, let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Una más. Inhalen. Exhalen. Wonderful. And we'll come forward. Always adjust from your legs, never adjust from your arms, okay? So your hips are not up. You want to align your hips with your shoulders. One line, like on an angle. One line from your shoulders through your hips down to your heels. Una línea, como un ángulo, pero una línea recta desde los hombros, las caderas y los pies. Eso es palanca, ¿no? Plank. And we're going to take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Dropping the left knee, then the right, and we'll come back. All right, shake it up. Shake out the tail. Okay, downward facing dog. the right leg goes to the sky, the right foot comes forward. Okay, so again, you're grounding. So the idea is that you're allowing the earth to support you. So wherever you're touching, put some extra connection there. Looked like I just disappeared off of Instagram. Okay, I didn't. I don't think. All right, so there we are. We're going to drop the left knee, relax that left foot, and so now the grounding, the energy is coming up through the knee and that right foot. We're going to work those hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to take it back. And you go back as far as you feel comfortable. And you sit. Again, if that's not going to work for you, take a pillow, take a blanket. You know, allow your tushy to sit comfortably. Not so low, but a little bit higher because you have a blanket. And relax. Okay, we're going to take it forward. Take a breath. We're going to tuck the left toes. Come back into downward facing dog. All right, so I'm just going to go to the other side here. All right. Left leg up, left foot forward. Relax. Bring the right knee down. And we go forward and back. And again, you know, the grounding is coming from the knee and the foot, the support of the knee and the foot, all right? Of course, it's letting you open up through your hips, your groin, your inner thighs, your hamstrings. It's a beautiful thing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. And we'll do one more. And then we'll pull it back. You can bring your hands back. Again, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you need a pillow or a blanket, make sure you stick it underneath your tush there. Relax. Okay, inhale as we come forward. Downward facing dog. So, allowing yourself to restore. So this may not feel so restorative, but it is, because you're not doing anything. When you allow yourself to just do nothing, and in this case, gravity just does all the stretching for you, the only thing you need to do is continue to connect your hands and your feet to Mother Earth and trust that you're going to be supported. One more breath. Una inhalación, exhalación más. And we'll walk towards the hands. Caminamos hacia las manos. Bend the knees, round the back, drop the tail. Uttanasana. So you're reaching for the stars, you're reaching for the universe above us, but we're staying grounded. Think of a tree. The tree stays grounded through its roots, but it reaches high for the sky. One more breath. And then we'll straighten up. And we breathe. So I'm having a problem here with, I keep pausing here, I'm not sure why. But in any case, we're in Tadasana, mountain pose. And when we stand, we're not just standing. We're making sure that all corners, all sides of our feet are connected. So really press into the front of your feet, into your toes, like the paddings on the back of your toes. Press. Energetically, you're pressing down. The edges, the outer edges of your feet, press down. The heels in the back. And then the inner edges. Lo que estamos haciendo es empujando, conectando físicamente, pero viene de la mente. Uno quiere saber que está bien conectado, que está haciendo la conexión con la tierra. You want to make sure you're making that connection with the earth. So some of us kind of just stand, but we want to stand where we're actually like imprinting our feet into the earth. And if you were or are on a mat that's a little cushiony, if you were to take your foot off, you would see the imprint of your foot. Okay? If not, no worries. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to forward fold, Uttanasana, and relax. So it's all feet here as we gently grab opposite elbows and allow the spine to just kind of melt over itself. If this is too much to have straight legs for you, you can go ahead and just bend the knees a little bit. One more breath. And once again, we're going back into downward facing dog. Right leg goes to the sky, the right foot forward. We're going to go ahead and take the left hand inside the right foot. And then we're gently going to twist open. It's so delicious. If this is too much, you feel a little still unbalanced, drop that knee. We've already prepared for it. Hemos preparado para esto. Entonces, si no es cómodo para mantenerse así, con la rodilla arriba, la puede poner en el piso, simplemente. Okay? We're going to open up. Inhale. So where's that grounding? Where's that support? On the knee, on the foot, and on that hand as we reach up. So by now you should understand that we always have to ground down to be able to lift up. Think of a building. Be an architect. You have to lay down the foundation. Find your stabilization. One more breath. And then we're going to turn that. So the right hand is going to switch. And actually, for this, we all are going to get up, okay? Para esto todos vamos a levantar la pierna izquierda. El pie, the back foot, is going to turn so that it's on the ground. Vamos a poner el pie izquierdo en el piso. And then the right hand goes in front, la mano derecha en frente, and then we open up. One more breath. Hands go down. Open splits. Another restorative pose. Delicious. So your hands can go on your ankles or just hold yourself on the floor. That's perfectly fine. But because it's a restorative pose, we want to just relax. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Vamos a respirar 2 respiraciones. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come up and we're going to take it to the other side. Staying grounded, even as we move, even as we shift, even if we feel uncomfortable and challenged. I don't know if you guys can see me over there. So here we are. Okay? So that back foot, just the toes, just the balls of your feet, la parte de frente del pie va a estar conectado con la tierra. Y el pie de adelante completamente. Vamos a poner la mano derecha enfrente y vamos a voltear. O sea, la mano izquierda está hacia, tratando de tocar las estrellas, las nubes, el sol. You're trying to reach for the stars, for the clouds, for the sun. As you stay grounded, breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. The left hand is going to go on the inside of the foot. This time, we're going to put that back foot down. I hope you can see that. All right. El pie de atrás va a voltearse para que esté completamente en el piso. And we turn. Two breaths. And wonderful. And that goes down, and we're going to turn. And relax. Relájese. Acuérdese que es una pose restaurativa. Hands go on the floor. We're going to heel toe it back. Heel toe it back. Heel toe it back. Bending the knees. This time we're going to jump back. Hands stay grounded. Hold on. Vamos a brincar hacia atrás, ¿ok? Pero acuérdense que lo que necesitamos hacer, hi Scotty, hey Danny, lo que queremos hacer es mantener algo conectando con la tierra para mantenernos. We want to keep connecting to the earth no matter what we're doing. This is, again, it's a grounding exercise even as we move and we flow and, you know, life brings us in this direction and that direction. We stay grounded. Somewhere, somehow, we have to stay connected, okay? So we're going to jump back, and that might not be accessible for everyone. Vamos a brincar hacia atrás, y no es para todo el mundo, pero vamos a tratar. Si no, nada más tienen que, poner el pie atrás, ¿no? You could just step back if it's going to feel uncomfortable. We've done this before. Okay, so let's try. So here we are. So we heel toed it back, right? Hands stay connected, and we're going to jump back. And then we're going to come down and up and lift and tuck and down dog. And bend the knees, look at your hands, and jump it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Heart center. Tadasana. Remember what we talked about? Tadasana. Se llama Tadasana. Es mantener toda la parte del pie, de los pies conectado con la tierra. También queremos sentir que la energía de la tierra sube por las piernas y el torso y sale por los brazos y la coronilla de la cabeza. Okay, so in Tadasana, like we spoke before, we want to make sure that our feet are connected, and we want to imagine that the earth is sending. We're really connecting to the earth energy. So it's coming up through our legs, our thighs, and feel like there's a little something coming in as it comes up through our legs, our torso, our chest, our shoulders, arms, and releases out the crown of the head, out our fingertips. And breathe. Relax the shoulders. Bring the shoulder blades together so they shouldn't be rounded. They should be kind of not fully together. I often say like you're holding a pencil, horizontal pencil. Okay? So let me show you that again. So you're not rounded. Your shoulder blades. Okay? You're holding a pencil. Como si están, I wish I had a pencil. como si están aguantando un lápiz entre estas dos cositas aquí, estos dos huesos, no sé cómo se llama. Entonces no deje que la espalda se ponga redonda. Están aguantando ese lápiz horizontalmente, así, horizontal. Pues no así, pero así. Beautiful. Okay, you guys. So inhale, exhale. So of course, we're gonna end it with our tree pose. Okay? You've seen these in the magazines all over the place. It's called a balancing tree. So you're going to micro bend your right leg. Bring that energy into your thigh, that energy we've been talking about coming up from the ground through the leg. Bring that thigh up towards the hip, and then make a decision whether you want your left toes on the floor or into the calf or up into your thigh. Stable doesn't even mean at all that you're going to be stiff. A tree is never stiff. A tree moves. Just like a bridge needs to move a little, but it can't be stiff. If you're stiff, you're going to break, right? Those trees in the winter, right? Los árboles en el invierno, si se ponen tiesos, se rompen. Entonces, aunque estamos aquí, pues tratando de balancearnos, no quiere decir que vamos a estar tiesos. Siempre va a haber un poco de movimiento interno. There's always going to be a little movement inside. So you might feel this inside. I'm exaggerating so you know what I'm talking about. Like this. But you bring yourself back to center. Back to center. Let's take one more breath here. Our next inhalation, we're going to grow that tree. Vamos a crecer ese árbol. Inhalen. Grow. 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 Están creciendo, creciendo. You're stretching out your torso, the trunk of your tree. Surrender the shoulders down and spread your branches far and wide. And these are the leaves at the end of the tree branches. Okay, so the wrists, the palms, the fingers, and breathe with it. Inhale and exhale. That's what we're doing here. Inhale and close the branches. Exhale, go to heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a full breath. And let's take it to the other side. Micro bend the, your left knee. Bring that energy into the thigh. Pull that thigh up to the hip. And take it to the other side. So your toes on the floor or your calf. Or depending on how you're feeling. You know, some days I suffer from allergies. Some days I'm a little bit off. And I'm not going, the full expression of the pose. It's perfectly fine. Hay veces que uno no se siente como que quieren hacer el máximo. Y yo tengo alergias horriblemente y algunas veces no me siento tan bien, entonces no voy hasta tal vez me quedo aquí. No importa. Wherever you decide to be is perfectly fine. Take a breath, inhalen. And start growing. Grow. 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 Siguen creciendo. Nunca paramos de crecer. Sigamos creciendo, creciendo, creciendo. Relajen los hombros y estiren los brazos o las ramas. Y después encuentre, ¿cómo se dice? Las hojas que se mueven en la brisa. Those leaves are blowing at the end of those tree branches. Where's the breeze? Right there. One more breath. We close the branches, we come to heart center, and we gently land and we root ourselves in mountain pose. Otra vez, pose de montaña, Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Let's roll the shoulders around a little bit because it feels good. I always try to get that in my practice no matter what. It's not necessarily a grounding thing at this point in time, but we used our shoulders a lot already. Vamos a mover los hombros simplemente porque se siente bien, se siente rico. Y vamos en la otra dirección. Let's go the other way. And inhale up. Exhale, we're folding over the body all the way down, and once again, surrender. Total relajamiento. Complete relaxation here. One more breath. Inhalen. Exhalen. And we'll bend the knees and find ourselves in child's pose one last good time. Pose de bebé. And our next inhalation will lift us up and we'll sit. So Instagram may cut me off. I don't know, but hopefully not. So sitting is an important thing. Sitting, this is where those roots come into play. Imagine from your tailbone, you've got roots pulling you down into the earth. In doing so, it's going to maybe, so here you are, and imagine the roots pulling you down. So it opens up your lower back, okay? Because you're not here, you're being pulled down into the earth. Now your job is to lift your torso so that you're not just hanging out in your lower back, but you're lifting up and you're creating space between each vertebra in your spine, okay? A ver, no nada más estamos sentados así, ¿no? Pero imagínense que hay las rutas del árbol saliendo de la parte de aquí de la nalguita. Y bueno, están jalándonos hacia la tierra, ¿no? Entonces no estamos aquí, pero estamos aquí. Y eso nos abre la parte lumbar de la espina. Ahora lo que necesitamos hacer es seguir subiendo para que tengamos un poquito más espacio entre cada disco en la espalda. The belly does not release and relax. The belly is nice and strong, supporting the spine. And we're lifting and expanding the chest. So the chest is open. And take a second and remember where your heart is. Don't abandon your heart. Your heart is there to help you. And in doing so, it allows you to help others and extend that warmth and that love out to the world. Open up that chest. Illuminate your heart. Hands are relaxed on the thighs. The crown of the neck is pulling up as the crown of the head is lifting up energetically towards the sky. So what you're doing is you've got energy pulling down and you've got energy pulling up. And you're breathing. Entonces vamos a abrir el pecho, el corazón. El corazón está ahí para ayudarnos y haciendo eso también podemos ayudar a otros. Podemos dar nuestro cariño y nuestro amor de ese punto que tenemos aquí, primero para nosotros, cuando nosotros nos conectamos con el corazón. Relajamos los hombros, las manos simplemente en las piernas y estamos jalando esa energía hacia arriba, hacia el cielo. Entonces lo que estamos haciendo es, energía está subiendo y energía está bajando, nos está jalando así. Okay, so Let's take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And so there you go. We finished our grounding practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. I am continuing to do these. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I will possibly start doing some more Zoom stuff. So we'll talk about that at another time. And tomorrow I've got a chair yoga that I'll be doing. So if you're not too keen on going onto the floor, chair yoga is for you. Okay, so tomorrow, Wednesday, chair yoga at 2 o'clock. Okay, and then we're back here on Thursday for 12:30, yoga practice. So we finished with one word. The word means what is good in me honors and respects what is good in you. The word is namaste. So we say namaste as we finish. We say namaste as we say hello. So namaste is a greeting, all right? Some of you ask me, what is namaste? That's namaste. 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 The light in me shines brighter because it sees the light in you. It's a beautiful word. So to all of you, thank you so very much for joining me and allowing me to practice with you. Namaste. Have a great day, everyone. Let's see. So this, we end here. Bye, Facebook. Janet, you're awesome. Awesome. Kathleen, thanks for watching. Anna McDermott in the house. Oh my goodness gracious. You're sweating. Good. I'm glad. James is watching, it says, but Jimmy, you got to get on the floor, baby. And if not, at least do tomorrow, okay? On the chair. I hope to see you then, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Kissy, kissy.